Feeling good?
Pretty good.
Positive energy.
Positive energy, positive energy, positive energy. Positive energy, positive energy.
Positive energy. Positive energy.
Oh, we was doing something the other night, y'all. We was
Welcome.
we was standing outside.
Fire magic.
We was standing outside and we was I forgot what I was about to say.
About the energy?
Oh yeah, you could tell me.
No, you tell him. I just knew I was trying to remind you because I overtalked you.
We was standing away from each other, but we was I don't know, we was
forcing maybe like gravity or energy towards
we was
each other.
doing something. I feel I don't know why spirit is pulling me back, but
okay.
we had an energetic exchange. Let's just say that. It was not contact, but energy exchange. It was very strong, very powerful. So.
Ashe, Soul Tribe. Sending you guys so much light, love, and positive energy. Of course, it's me, the High Priestess.
And myself, the Hierophant.
And together we are elemental beings. Hoping you guys are in your most positive energy and attracting everything you desire like a magnet. Because who can do it better than you, boo? Nobody. It's like that kind of energy, right? We're coming through with a brief message. Spirit told us to jump on here and pull out some energy. So there's someone that needs this message. Make sure you take the message how it resonates and leave what doesn't. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget, if you love the video, to leave your girl and your boy a heart. It doesn't cost you anything, right? I shade to the ancestors. I said shade to the soul tribe, right? This is going to be a brief one. We wanted to come through because Spirit told us to, and we live by Spirit. So we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. We'll purify by water. We connect with Spirit through pure intent.
So I'm going to be pulling from the faith deck, the Ascended Masters, and the Animal deck. So I'm going to be following her tarot lead. I'm going to also be dealing with the colors involving the chakras, where they may be significant. No, only those.
Okay.
So before we jump in, we're going to get an animal. We're going to get an animal card out. You're doing intuitive meanings, not spiritual meanings.
Intuitive. Ooh.
Pigs.
I know what I see automatically.
Wow. Well, what can I say about pigs that may be relative to the soul tribe? I know a lot of people don't eat swine, and I know a lot of people are not particularly fond of the pig. But nevertheless, the pig has a role, even as far as ancestry. When you look at our ancestors, many say that they were forced to eat parts of the pig, and they were. Nevertheless, they were also creative enough to make it into something that would be able to sustain them traditionally. Like the pig, of course, like you take chitlins. Right? How many of our grandmothers still cook chitlins to this day? Yeah, true, it was a time when they were forced to eat the entrails of pigs. So what did they do? They learned how to put them in vinegar, they learned how to season them, and they learned how to sustain themselves with what the universe was giving them in regards to pigs. So I think that, you know, as we look at the pig from a ruminative perspective, because that's what we pulled out, pig, I feel like what our ancestors did with the pig, it showed a tenacity, right? Many do argue that it took away from us, but nevertheless, we all can agree that it sustained us. I mean, we watched our old heads live years off of, I know my great-grandmother, she ate bacon every morning.
A lot of them did and still do, our elders, you know. They don't eat much like the elders. A lot of them don't eat much, but you wouldn't catch them eating a bacon and egg or something.
So that was just ruminative.
I see, you know, the pig, right? I think the pig is a really good representation of, you know, adaptability, right? I feel like pigs are able to adapt to their environment, literally, right? So I feel like adaptability here, right? Be able to be flexible, divine being. I feel like also with the pig energy being here, you can need to really be like letting go of some things. Okay, I'm picking up the energy of like clutter. You know, I'm a person that is beginning to learn less is better. Simple is better, right? In my opinion. So I feel like this could just be, you know, some energy of just letting some things go. Maybe doing a little bit more organizing. This could even be the energy of needing to get on a schedule, right? Because, you know, pigs, sloppy, right? We could be sloppy with our time, right? Like that kind of energy.
Sloppy in our homes.
That's right, sloppy in our homes. You know, we get into that that energy of depression, and we let things pile up, right? I've been there before.
Yeah, I was just thinking of the cartoon Charlie Brown and the character Pigpen. He used to kind of move all the way with a dark cloud of dust around.
He did, yeah. Yeah, but you know, I feel like pig, you know, even there could be too much clutter in your mind, divine being, right? Like that kind of energy. Keep your thoughts clean here, okay?
We're going to set the tempo with the tarot with an ascended master, and we're going to close out with the faith back at the end.
Did you have any downloads? Or you want to save those? Before we start?
I can just say one download I do have. And it was number 2 from my 5th dimension shift I did some time ago. And Spirit had me back on this page, so I'll give the download. We have to let go of ignorance and replace it with knowledge of self, which leads to the knowledge of God.
We love you too, sister.
We love you too, Kate.
Ashe to you.
It says we have to let go of ignorance and replace it with a knowledge of self. High Priestess is going through this book called The 4 Agreements. It's a very strong book. If you are ready for ascension, I would absolutely suggest that you read it if you're having trouble, because it helps us understand why it's so hard to shift into your higher self and a greater knowledge. A lot of it comes from soulish agreements that we have made, right? And it amounts to ignorance, because we truly weren't mentally aware when we made some of these soulish contracts. Like, we agreed to the gods of our religion and the perspective that we were given about them, we agreed to believe that way. A lot of us, right? And a lot of it doesn't have anything to do with being godly. Sad to say, a lot of you have church involving prophets, PRO, and then you have church involving prophets, PRO. One is PHET, one is FIT. It's profit involved. So anytime you're dealing with money and you're dealing with finance, you're going to deal with distortion about spiritual matters.
That's right.
They don't coincide. Real currency doesn't even amount to spiritual currency. The only material that we have that means anything in the spirit world is gold. That's it. That's right. All other currency is non-void in the spirit. Only gold, right? And they took all the gold away. We deal with a frivolous amount of gold, right? They hold the gold because they know that's spiritual wealth and abundance. So once we begin to gain the knowledge of ourselves and let go of the ignorance, it will lead us to the knowledge of God. Because the knowledge of God is locked away in each and every one of us. We are designed for this human experience by divinity. Absolutely. We are blocked out from the human experience by other humans and human programming, right? And when you do step to the knowledge of yourself, one of the things that you absolutely get that we are experiencing is you get what's known as a DNA upgrade, where you become different. The animals respond to you different. If you ever sniff yourself, you will notice that you begin to smell different. Like you begin to harden in ways, and you begin to soften in ways. That's real. You become sensitive to the season because we are seasonal beings. That's right. We elemental beings. So as you step into this knowledge of yourself, you step into a DNA upgrade.
That's right.
You step into many things about the unknown, but we have to let go of the ignorance and find knowledge of self first. And then it leads us to the knowledge of God.
It's real. Good, good, good. I love those downloads, you know. They always are good reminders of what we should be doing here, right? So briefly, mine, very quick, you know. How would you feel if you found out today that the last 5 people outside of your loved ones, friends, family, and co-workers were actually an angel, okay? How do you think God would view this interaction? Would you have responded differently if you would have known? That's something to think about, right?
Yeah.
I think it's very important to speak about, you know, how we treat people, right? Because how we treat people is literally a representation of the Most High, right? It really shows if you really have faith, if you really believe, if you really live by love, right? Like that kind of energy. But, you know, I asked myself this question, and I thought it was very interesting, you know, and I feel like if the last 5 people that I have met were angels, I feel like I did a good job, right? I feel like I gave my best, and I feel like, you know, I may have even helped in some kind of way, right? Divine Being, begin to live your life as if everyone you meet could be an angel, right? A lot of times, you know, especially in our community, and I'll say it because I'm Black, right? In the Black community, we can be so hard on one another. We can be so critical of each other, and you know, we can just be in an energy that's just not a oneness. And I'm sorry you don't agree. That's fine. Okay, kudos to you too. But this is my opinion. But that's how I feel, right? And I feel like right now you should definitely, you know, pay attention to your actions. You could definitely be encountering angelic host on earth, right? So I feel like it's very important to think about how you are interacting with people.
And to even lend credit to what she's saying, to address it and to extend it, for those of you who do believe in like different pantheons, right? I'm not gonna say one in particular, but do understand these deities, they are not like other deities, and they are very much in touch with their design, right? Particularly non-ether beings, right? The deities who cradle you, they can manifest, and particularly in homeless people. And the reason why is because a lot of non-ether beings who are homeless people, they live in between both worlds.
That's right.
They walk both worlds, literally. So their mind, their connectivity, it extends to a place where they can be taken over by malignant forces,
right,
or they can be taken over by benign forces.
That's
right?
why you see them talking to themselves
A lot of times,
right?
absolutely. It's because
in the spirit realm,
they begin to shed the dream of reality, right? And they shed it for by way of anytime you in the elements for a certain amount of time, it's going to really, really change the chemistry of your mind. You will begin to perceive things different. Like if you live outside or you live inside, you become if you live outside, you become a creature of the element, full-blooded. So you see things, you know, spirits, and especially if you live in different areas, you know, where there's trees. A lot of trees are nothing but a motel for souls, right? Like it's a whole different degree about that, but you know, trees, they have memories. They are sentient beings. And so are non-ether homeless people. Very sentient. So they can really be coming to you, you know, and you know, when deities come, they always ask for something. Just know that. Like, because you might put away an angel. Like somebody might come up to you, they might smell bad. And they might, give me $3, right? And that could be a test from the divine. That could actually be a deity manifesting through that person, and it has to do with you and your karma and your story. You have to learn how to treat people like they children of the kingdom.
That's right.
All over. It don't matter how they come and what they look like, because that penance, right, it crosses you over into different levels of spirituality, rankings, and responsibility. Imagine this. Imagine being the Most High and looking down at your design or your creation, right? And it's finding its way to divinity by way of doing these types of things. Then you proud. The universe supports that kind of energy, right? Just like if you're a person that's very mean and ignorant to the less fortunate, to the point where as though somebody who smell bad come up to you, and because they smell bad, you mock them and you push them away. The universe is going to sift you like wheat in the end. And if not you, it's going to sift somebody else close to you. You know why? Because when you treat, thank you, Spirit, when you treat somebody at that level, in that position, that way, you set forth a karma for yourself or somebody linked to you to be treated that way and experience that same positioning. That's right. And that's what a lot of people are going through. They're going through the karma that they put out. That's right. It's like a person may have wished you homeless, and now they are suffering being homeless, right? Or a person may have wished something wrong on you, and now they're watching somebody in their family go, and this is where people begin to blame, right? If you ever notice, when people who do sneaky things in the dark begin to experience exposure, they start blaming people. They be like, well, this one done that, when this one is done. In reality, a lot of these energies, they done it to themselves. Because every little thing you do, it's like, if you, so to speak, you piss on a man or a woman because you think it's fun, you think it's funny, right? Now, because you got the upper hand and you can do that because they down, just know that there's a karma tracking you down in the universe, because why? You have to experience being pissed on, right? That's right. You have to walk in that person's shoes because you established that karma by stepping in. That's why you shouldn't put your mouth and your will on people and things, because you shift the experience of karma. Karma is very, very attachable like that. It's dullable. Like, it's like, if I want good karma, the best thing for me to do is be in a good mind frame towards everything and everybody, and realize that every sentient thing is related to one another. From a plant, as you become more consciously aware, when you like, we use flowers. When I break them, I thank God for them, and she might use them, or we might put them around, put them in the house. But I don't just go around wrecking up stuff no more. Like, you know, it's because I realize every little thing you do, it produces a karma, right? So why, you know how the old heads used to say, leave well enough alone. That's right. That was their way of saying, man, avoid the karma that come with it, right? Don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Because they basically saying that's a lesson to stay out people's way. That's right. Stay out the way of particularly divine spiritual beings. The minute you detect that somebody's spiritual, you should reassess the way that you evaluate them. I don't care what they do. They could be a prayer warrior. They could be a person that go to church every Sunday. They could be a person that divinate. They could be a person that throw bone. It don't matter. Whatever they connected to, right, that is a forewarning to bypass that individual. Because even no matter, and I'm going to let her go, but they telling me to say that no matter who you think your God is, right, or who we perceive our God to be, no God gave any human permission to destroy deities. God didn't say as a human you can go and destroy a demon or a deity or any spiritual being. We don't have that authority, right? So what we have to do, we gotta respect everything in the spirit, right? Everything. If it's evil, if it's a demon, you didn't create that. So it ain't your fight. Listen, God bring it to your doorstep, right? The same way with people's angels, right? You can't, you know, we have to be able to be like, you know, that's that person's angel. Okay, I can respect that, right? Because we get further as a human race when we do those types of things. So let's tap in.
Good stuff.
Hilarion, health and healing. And that's important. I feel like heal to release the pain here. Health and healing. Heal and release the pain. Like, the color green could be significant. I see a lot of green, 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 green. So that's the heart. The heart chakra color is green. So I'm feeling like free up some space in your heart. Somebody. Issues of the heart going on.
Someone has blue eyes here. Someone could be wearing like gold and green jewelry. Okay. We have letter H that came out. Okay. I'm picking up Howard. Okay. Excuse me. Someone's last name could be House. Okay.
Heart. We were also talking about the heart chakra.
We were.
Just now.
Absolutely.
Heart.
And then we have G and F. Okay. I'm hearing Gregory. I'm hearing Frank.
Yeah, I heard Frank real loud.
Okay. I heard Franklin, Gina, Gary, George, and Felicia. This could be significant here. What's this message?
Gerald, Florence.
I ain't heard of Florence in a while.
Flo.
Flo Evans. That's
Florence and
what I think
Flo.
about. All right, we have Queen of Wands. She did come out in the reverse. You could be a Leo watching me, okay? This is fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Strong Leo energy, but the Queen of Wands is here in the reverse. There's someone that you're not feeling very confident right now. I'm not sure why, right? But whoever you are, you're supposed to be courageous, a leader. You're supposed to be someone that people can look up to, but for some reason, you're not feeling like yourself right now, okay? There's a black cat significant here. Someone owns a black cat, okay? Someone also, you can have like a bouquet of sunflowers in your home or some kind of sunflower decoration, okay? What's this message?
Could have a black dog as well.
Okay. So we have the King of Swords in the reverse as well. This could be a Libra that I'm talking about, Aries or, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, okay? Heavy Libra energy, but we do have the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands in the reverse here. So it's like someone's lacking, it's like someone's not really trusting their intuition. Someone's just not confident right now at all. Like, this is the energy of someone that is trying to portray confidence, but this person isn't confident here. What's this message? Okay, this could be a couple here. Okay, we have the Fool card. Woo! Aquarius energy. Okay, so I feel like while you guys, because I'm getting it could be like a divine couple here, or this could just be a male and a female energy that I'm speaking to, because we do have both energies out here. Take it how it resonates. But with the Fool card coming out, I'm picking up energy from people that are supposed to be confident because you are divinely guided. It's like with the Fool card here, it's time to really indulge into your faith. It's time to really know faith over fear. It's time to stop trying to control your own life and use the energy of the divine, right? It's time to really pay attention to the call from your ancestor, because your ancestors are here, but there's a lack of confidence here. I see Oshun, drink more water.
Absolutely.
Okay. Someone's thirsty here. Your ancestors are probably thirsty. And Benin, where the water cry, all respect to Oshun and the water gods.
And it's something that's been said, because right after Oshun, we got Isis.
Wow.
They two big energies. Like, Isis, balance, career, and your home life.
Okay. So, let's see. So we have the Emperor that came out, Aries energy. So whoever you are definitely the leader that I explained. Why you're not feeling it, I'm not sure. Maybe you could be allowing your own what? The Magician is here. Okay. And we also have the High Priestess. Now, she came out in the reverse. See, when I look at this spread, this is a spread telling me that there's a divine couple and there's some kind of journey that you could be on. And you have the magic. You have everything you need to make whatever happen. You guys are designed and destined to be leaders, right? But there's someone that's not seeing something. See, the High Priestess is in the reverse. There's someone that can't see exactly who they are. They can't see the next step, and that's okay, because see, if we could see everything, we wouldn't need the energy of the Most High, right? It's like that kind of energy. That's when your faith comes in, right? When you totally believe in God, right? When you know that even though things may not seem like they're going to work, victory and success is here, because the Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Hello? Okay, and I do see the Eight of Pentacles here, which means like whatever you guys are working on, because I'm picking up the a divine couple energy. But again, you could be just the male or the female in this energy, but there's someone here that literally has the capability to do whatever, right? But it's like, do you really believe what I'm telling you? See, you are a person that is supposed to be held up in high honor. Six of Wands is here, right? You could even like be a social media influencer. You can have some kind of large following, right? And maybe right now you're just not feeling, you know, we go through things, right? Let's say, you know, you made your first 5,000 subscribers, right? And you feel that energy. You know, there's an energy that comes when, you know, when you start building and you can start seeing. Well, what about when you get to 5,050 and it's been 2 months since then, right? Then that energy starts to go away and you start feeling discouraged. But whoever you are, you have to remember, you're a master at this. It's like God made you to do whatever it is that you're doing, and whatever it is that you do, you're held in high honors here, right? So don't give up, divine being. I feel like this could be projected energy, right? You really need strength here. Yeah, Leo energy, heavy. Okay, you could definitely be a Leo in my energy. Leo's energy has been coming out a lot with the Queen of Wands in the reverse too. I'm not even gonna lie, right? There is a Leo. You could be very destructive right now. I'm gonna just be honest with you. You could be like in self-sabotage mode, not realizing that you literally have abundance at your feet. See, you could be focused on the things of the world, but you have spiritual abundance. It's like the energy of having a silver platter in the spirit world. What do you have here?
It's crazy because the voice of the heart.
You said heart chakra.
Just talking about the heart chakra, and I was saying it was significant, and it comes out in the oracle reading. Green could be significant, your heart. So this is what Spirit has to say. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart.
Wow.
The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the right path of light.
Wow. You know, wow.
I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart.
It goes right together.
The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. Like,
That's deep.
yeah, this is like, so it's correlating so much with my download. You know, the download was to let go of the ignorance and embrace knowledge itself. I trust in the song of my soul, right? That's the deeper part of yourself. Like, that's where true knowledge of yourself lies, though, in your soul. My intuition, right? Intuition is what links us to our ancestors. That's how they communicate, y'all. My intuition leads me on the path of light.
And look, someone's not believing their intuition. Look, she's in reverse here, right? When I look at this and when I read this card that he pulled, it's almost like, first of all, Spirit is saying be original, right? there is literally nobody that can do it like you, right? See, I feel like you have some kind of uniqueness, and maybe you've been straying away. Maybe you've been trying to go, work in the energy of whatever normal is for other people, or maybe you've been, going with the trends, or whatever you've been doing. I feel like it's time to step out of the box here.
You know, when I look at this spread, it's like I see the Queen of Wands in reverse, Leo. The King of Swords in reverse, Aquarius. Right? I'm just calling out the signs, right, that I see. They are this particular energy is in reverse. So this could be a couple. Most likely it is. The King and the Queen. The High Priestess in reverse could be advising these two people, right? They are all in reverse together. Now, what they stand against is what frightens me. And this is what's leading to, they're standing against the Emperor, the Magician, and the Fool, right? The King of Swords energy in reverse, the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess in reverse, they are not strong enough energies to stand up to our Emperor, a Magician, and a Fool energy. On a spiritual aspect, those arcanas, they too powerful, right? And it's leading to Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. That's the ancestors that's working to uncover something. Like, it's something that's going to go public in regards to an Aquarius masculine and a Leo. It could be an Aries or a Sag, like it could be a Libra or a Gemini. But I'm honestly seeing through the cards an Aquarius and a Leo. And reverse with a High Priestess, Pisces energy. This Eight of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands, I feel that the ancestors are working behind the scenes on mastering the situation.
It's real.
And when it's done, it's going to lead to Six of Wands. I see that in a particular aspect, right? Take it as it resonates.
Ooh. So we have the Seven of Pentacles that came out to the Three of Cups in the reverse here. There's some energies that definitely want to like throw you off here. But we know this, right? This shit comes out every day, right? So because we know this, right? We know that we battle principalities, the spirit of people, right? These spirits that we battle. We just have to stay protected. Right now, Divine Being, you should be working towards your long-term goals with the Seven of Pentacles here, okay? It's time that you really start investing your time wisely, your money wisely, your resources wisely, your relationships, right?
Stay away from agreements and plots, that Three of Cups in reverse, or even third-party situations that's coming in. Like she's saying, it's a lot going on in the spirit of things, but with this, the normalcy of the Seven of Pentacles to the Three of Cups, that's in real life. That's not what's going on behind on the 5D. And like she's saying in the 3D, it could be a need for somebody to really just work on your investments and turn down this Three of Cups in reverse, this plotting energy, gossip energy, cheating energy, all that kind of energies is in the Three of Cups in reverse. You know,
for me as a reader, when I see the Seven of Cups, it also reminds me of like, Seven of Pentacles. I'm sorry, guys. When I see the Seven of Pentacles, for me, my personal meaning for this is like spiritual investments, right? So it's like, investing in yourself spiritually, right? Learning a little bit more literature, right? Really figuring out who God is and what God represents, right? What is love and things of that nature. So I feel like right now, Spirit is really wanting you to spiritually invest in yourself, right? Figure things out a little bit deeper. Maybe you read the Bible, read it again, right? You're older, you know more, right? Maybe there's some things that you overread or you misinterpret, right? Like that kind of energy. Your perception could be different now. The more you grow, things are going to change, right? You're going to pick up things. And when we read things over again, we actually find things that we didn't see the first time. Just like when we watch a movie, if we watch it a second time, you might be like, oh, I didn't even see that part, right? Because as humans, our minds are always preoccupied with other things. So you could be needing really, see, you got the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles on here. So it's like, you know, you should definitely be investing in yourself spiritually. And it's like Spirit is expecting you to be a master at this, okay? This is something that you have to master because it's a part of your lesson.
You know why it's crazy High Priestess saying that? Because as she was going into that, they was giving me a download about the Bible. And we have to learn how to read the Bible from a historical standpoint. 8 of Pentacles, right? 7 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles. Because you need to invest in your knowledge of whatever book of law. Because what we do and what we have a tendency to do, once again, we agree with what somebody tell us. You ever notice how, like, when you go into organizations, they never encourage you to go study on your own. In fact, they tell you that's dangerous. They tell you that you should listen to what they filter through them so that you can gain an understanding, because reading that book without an understanding becomes that's non-cipher, right? Because what really happens is when you begin to look at books of law from a historical standpoint, it make it more relative. Like, it's like they talk about what happened over in Israel. Well, before you read the book, study Israel.
That's right.
Right? Get a visual on how Israel looked, right? What goes on in Israel. So when you read the book, you can be like, okay, because I'm going to be honest with you, 100% frank. When you read the book, it's a lot of shit that go down that they don't tell you. Ain't nothing about being a chosen one of God pretty or glamorous or none of that. That's the way that they make it. When you look at the books about the prophets, when you look at the books about the holy men, man, that shit is gruesome. Some of the things that people go through.
That's real.
So don't allow anybody to do that.
That's real. That's real. So we're going to get ready to pick one faith card, and then we're going to do one from the Everyday Witch Oracle, and that's going to close us out. We'll probably come before you guys tonight. I know we're going to do TikTok at 8 p.m., so maybe we'll do Facebook before, okay? We'll just pop in. It'll be a pop-up show.
And again, we got a heart chakra card.
Serenity, huh?
Green, serenity, right? Wow. They really dealing with the heart today.
Again.
Air magic, again. Through love, release, inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life. Welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work.
Wow. And the last card before we go, this actually came out. Was this on TikTok or Facebook?
TikTok.
Oh, okay. Well, this came out last night on TikTok, so I feel like it's very relevant. We have air magic, okay? There could be someone literally working with feathers, okay? There could be someone that has a bird in the home. And last but not least, there is someone that literally just needs to breathe. Breathe, divine being. You got this, right? You have the energy of the Most High with you, okay? You are destined to win. Continue to push forward. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the spiritual donations, sharing our content, and rocking with the elemental beings. We love you, and Ashe.